Hello, first graders. It's Mrs. Seaton. Today, we are going to talk about the past and the present. So remember, past is something that has already happened, and present is what's happening right now. So I have some pictures that I want to show you from the past. The pictures that I'm going to share with you are from a long time ago, and then it's going to be your job to think about things that we use or do in the present. So as we look at these pictures, I want you to think about how people and places change over time. So the first thing that we're going to think about is school. So looking at this picture, look at the picture of the school building. What are some things that are the same about this building and Clearwater? What are some things that are different? Then let's go to the inside of the school. What are some things that are the same? Do we use any of the same things to help us learn? Do we sit in the same kinds of places that they did? Or are things different? So I want you to think about, how does our classroom compare to the classroom in the past? You can think about it. You can even share it with someone in your family. Next, let's think about how we get to school. So here are some pictures from the past of how they got to school. And how do you get to school? I noticed that one of the pictures that I just showed you from the past were kids walking to school. And I know that in the present, kids can also walk to school. So sometimes the things from the past and the present are the same. But one of the pictures about how kids got to school was in a wagon. And I know that that is different. We don't use a wagon to get to school anymore. Next, let's think about our toys. So look at the picture of this spinning top. Think about what it's made out of. And then think about what this girl's toy is made out of. What kinds of toys do you have? Do you have any of the toys that I just showed you? Do you think that kids in the past had a lot of toys, or maybe they just had a few toys? I also want you to think about, why did kids in the past use toys? Why do you use them now? Sometimes the things that we can think about are going to be the same, and sometimes they're going to be different. Next, let's think about chores. So remember, chores are jobs that we do, and we're gonna think about the chores that you do at your house. So this family is working together to get some food to take to their house. It looks like they're digging up some potatoes. These two boys are working together to carry something to their house. And here's a picture of how they used to do laundry in the past. So think about, what kind of chores do you do at home? Do you do any of the things that the families or kids did in the pictures that I just showed you? Think about laundry. Do we still wash our laundry like that? What tool have we developed or invented to help us do our laundry instead of having to wash it in a bucket? Next, let's think about technology. So technology is all around us. We have technology to help us turn on our lights. We have technology to help us tell the time with clocks. We have technology with our computers, with our phones. There's so much technology around us. But in the past, they didn't have a lot of technology. So when we turn on a light, we use electricity. But think about what in the past, how did they make light in their houses? Here is a picture of a stove and an oven from the past. So think about how they're cooking their food. Is it the same? Is this how we cook our food still? What is different about how they cooked their food in the past? So what kind of technology do you use? So we've talked about a lot of different things from the past and then from the present today. So your assignment is to choose one of the things that we've talked about. So it could be school, toys, transportation, which is cars, ships, and planes, or technology. And then you're going to write. You're going to write a few sentences to compare and contrast the past and present of your choice from above. So remember, when we compare, that's how things are the same. And when we contrast, that's how they're different. So for example, if you wanted to pick school, you would compare how is school from the past the same to school now? And you're going to contrast how is it different. So I hope you have a great time writing. Once you are finished writing, take a picture and send it to your teacher. Have a good day, first graders.